To make a high-low circle skirt, you need at least 3 yards of fabric. So first of all, you fold your fabric into two, and then you now fold it like a triangle. Now you can actually cut everything as one piece using the highest measurement, the high part measurement, to cut it. And then when you are through, you now lay it out on the floor and now recut the front so that the front will now be shorter than the back. But in this video, I'm going to be cutting the front and the back separately, though I have folded into four. Okay, the first two is for the front pattern, while the last two at the down is for the back pattern. So I'm just marking the length of the front pattern. The reason why I decided to do it like this, because I'm going to be having joining at the side because of the belt. So I'll just take the measurement. I'm taking the measurement of the front pattern to mark what I am marking right now. So before you do this on your floor, make sure your floor is clean. So I'm just trying to check. So this is for the back pattern. That's the center back. And then this is the front pattern on top. Okay, so this is the center front. So the front is going to be shorter than the side. Then we're going to blend it in. So the front will be around, let's say, 21 inches, while the side will be let's say 26 inches. So I'm just trying to mark it now to gradually blend it into the side. Okay, I'm just blending it into the side. So after blending it into the side, the next thing is to cut it out. So cut the waist radius. I'm just separating the side. That is the side for both the front and the back. So when I'm cutting this part, I'm going to cut the first two. So that is why I'm raising it, so that I don't cut the back pattern. So this is the front pattern. Okay, so after cutting the front pattern, I can now go ahead now and now cut the back pattern. The back pattern is going to be longer. The back pattern is going to be with the band is going to be like 30 inches. So without the band, should be around 27-28 inches. But the sides will be equal. The side of the front and the side of the back will be the same. So you can just mark the 28 inches and just cut it out. Then after cutting, you observe that one part is short because of the length of our fabric. We are going to be having a joining. So we'll just use pin to attach the joining part, turn it, and then cut. When you are cutting, try to add some extra allowance so that after sewing on the machine, you will not have any shortages. So this is the back pattern. So when you open it up, we are going to join it at the side. We are going to join the front to the back pattern at the side. And then we'll make sure that the two sides correspond together. So that is all. Let's go to the table. So this is our back pattern. If you have any joining, after joining, you have to retrim what you have so that it can be equal. Okay, for example, this is what I have. So you will retrim so that it will be equal. So I'm going to be retrimming the whole skirts. So this is the center back. So the center back will be longer than the side. Okay, and it's going to have a 2 inches band. So I just want to reconfirm my measurements. There's going to be a 2 inches band. So the back, I'll leave the back like this. This is the center back. So the length that I want for the back is 30. So right now I have extra 1 inch, so I'm going to use that as seam. Okay, and then the side should be shorter than the center with at least 3 inches. With at least 3 inches. Okay, so this is the side. So let's measure what we have. For the center, right now we have 30, and then for the side we also have 30. So we'll make the side to be 3 inches shorter, which is 27 or 26. Okay, just reduce it small. So let's say I'm using 27. That is 3 inches shorter. And then I'm going to blend this into this. Okay, to make it easy, you can just get the middle. Right now I have 32, so that means the middle is around 16. So here is the middle. So I'll blend it into this point. We are making a high and low skirt, so that is why we are doing this. You can use your free hands. So just gradually blend it in. So I'm going to cut out this part. This is the side. Okay. So this is the back pattern. The next thing, I'll take the front pattern. So the front pattern, this side will also correspond to this side. So right now I have 26 and a half. So the side of the front should also be 26 and a half. So this is the front pattern. I will also get this midpoint because I'm still going to blend it as well. So let's get the midpoint. So that will be around here. Okay, I'm going to blend the center front towards the side. Okay, so I'll remove this. Place the front pattern, then place the back pattern on it and cut the side so that both of them will be equal. So when I'm trimming it, I'll stop here. Okay. So this is where we have 26. So this is where we have 26. 26 and a half. Okay, so I also check this middle part. Just create notches if you want to get any middle. So I'm blend this into this. Sorry, I'm marking on the right side. Supposed to mark on the wrong side of your fabric. So the next thing now, I'll check the center front. The center front, I want it to be 21. It's actually 20, so when I finish it will be 21. So blend this to this place. So just gradually blend it. So I'm going to trim like this. So this is what we have. Just trying to make it flow. Okay, this is better. So this is what we are working with. So this is, I've gotten the shape that I want. So after joining the waistband, there's any need for adjustment, we can always do that. So the next thing I need to do now, half of the waist is 16. The waist that I'm working with is 32 inches. So I'm just going to run a gather stitch here and just form the gathers a little, okay, so that I will have seam allowance for both sides, half-inch seam allowance on both sides, so I should have 17. I'm also going to create gathers on this back pattern. 1 inch will be for zipper allowance, then I'll create a little gathers. Okay, and then I'm going to be adding lining to the skirts. So when I'm through, I'll use the lining to turn it. I'm going to use lining to turn the skirt. And then for the band, the skirt is going to have a band of 2 inches. So I've cut out this piece for the band. So to have a band of 2 inches, your fabric should be at least 5 inches wide, and then you should measure what you have. You measure the front pattern. I've added excess because I've not done my gathers yet. So after doing the gathers, I'll measure what I have, and then I will cut out the band. But I'm going to iron interfacing here. Our iron gum stay here. So I'll also cut out band for the back pattern. I'll cut them separately. The reason is because you're going to be having a tie at the side. So I'm going to have 2 bands for the back. So I'll do that, I'll let you know. So I've cut out this for the band. So I'm going to iron interfacing on it. Our iron gum stay on it. So I'll iron it, then do my gathers, and I'll come and show you what I have. Then I'll show you how to put in the belt. I'm using this for the belt. This is for the belt. The belt is going to be 3 inches wide. So here I have 6.5. So I'm going to be sewing with about 1/4 inch. And then the length that I have is 41 inches. So my actual length is 40, and then I'm going to be having 1/2 inch seam allowance on both sides. So for this belt, I will fold it right side against each other like this, and then stitch it and turn it inside out. That's what I'm going to do to these 2 belts. So once you have done all that, I'll come back to show you what it looks like, and then we'll do the next thing. The skirt is very, very simple, and we'll end the skirt. The skirt is also going to have a zipper. So lay your skirt on the floor like this, so that you will see the center back, the side, and then center front, and then you trim to your desired length. So this is what we have so far. We have joined it at the waist, then use lining to turn it. So it's going to have a side zipper. So I joined the middle. This is the middle. Then I left the left side open. So this part is the left side. We are going to be closing up the side. We will finish it up with an invisible zipper, but that will be after joining the band. So this is our high-low. See, this is the low part, and then this is the high part. This down part, we are going to fold it. Just fold it 1/4 inch twice, or you can use a bias to turn it, or you weave it first, fold it once. Anyhow you want to tidy it up. So for the waistline, we have this. This is for our belt. So after joining the side, turn it inside out, then close up one side, then trim the other side stylishly like this. So this is the second belt, and then this is the band. This is for the front, and then we have those 2 sides. So it will be join it at the middle. So the band, we are going to join them together. To form a long piece. And then we are going to attach the beds in between. Okay, so the band will be on it like this. So this part will face this way because you are going to tie like this. Okay, so just make sure that the bands that they align, where the belt can be longer, no problem. So I also repeat same for the other side. But this other side, we are not closing it now, so you are going to close the side separately. So what I do is just to attach the front. I'll just attach this to the front. This one will go in, and then we are going to close it. Fold it in like this so that we can close it like this. And then the belt will be on it like this. Okay. So these other parts will join. Remember that this is also the side that is supposed to be on this side. So this back will join it together, because we are not leaving the back open, so we'll join it at the back. So this is the center back. Just make sure that they align. Okay, so this is how we are going to have it. See, this is the front, then the back, so it will open here. So to attach on our skirt, we are going to stitch this part. Remember, it's going to end like this. Okay, so we are going to stitch this part from the back. We'll stitch it from the inside like this. Place it from the inside like this. And then when it gets to this part, you make sure that this seam align with the joining here. Make sure that they align. You also make sure that this aligns with this, so you can trim it to your desired length. Okay, so that it can align. This is more than this, so I'm going to trim it so that it will align. Okay, then till I get to the end. At the end, I'll end the band here, so I'll trim off the excess. So after pinning, I'll stitch with 1/2 inch seam allowance to the end. Then after that, I'm going to flip it down like this, so this band will go in. So I'll flip it down like this. So you take this out, then we stitch here down, and then we stitch this over the band. We stitch this over this. So we just carefully do that, close it up to the end. So when we are done with that, we'll now place the two sides together. Place the two sides together, starting from the band. Then we mark where the zipper will stop. So from here I'll close it up with 1/2 inch seam allowance. Then I fix my zip. Then we fold it down twice, and that will be all. I'll show you the final look on the mannequin. This is Joidala fashion guide. Let's create a sash bowl for our circle skirts. This is Joidala fashion guide. The final look of our skirts. High-low skirts. This is Joidala fashion guide. With this slash bow. Please subscribe to my channel, like my videos, share my videos. This is Joidala fashion guide.